Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Living right here in Singapore, it's actually super easy to overlook the incredible classical dance forms happening just next door in our surrounding region. In so many places, traditional dance is this absolutely vibrant, integral part of everyday life. Well, today we're unpacking a university module designed to tap right into that energy. It's called SE2224 Unmasked, an introduction to traditional dance in Southeast Asia. And let me tell you, if you are an undergrad looking for literally the most exhilarating, joyful, and transformative hands-on adventure to completely reshape your university experience and just bring a massive dose of happiness to your semester, you are exactly in the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. Putting on an authentic Balinese topeng mask, it is way more than just a simple costume change. It's really an invitation to step into a whole new world of creative thinking. So, in the first half of the semester, you'll be exploring the anthropology of dance, really getting into how movement is just deeply, deeply woven into society, tradition, and performance. But here's the best part. You aren't just sitting there reading about it. No way! You are going to actively step behind the mask yourself. This whole module is specifically designed to spark some incredible personal growth. It challenges you to just break the mold and discover completely new, out-of-the-box ways of thinking and expressing yourself.
Just take a look at what the syllabus says. This class will appeal to anyone who is interested in culture, history, theatrical production, acting, dancing, and thinking outside the box. What makes this module so absolutely amazing is how accessible it is for literally all undergraduates. It doesn't matter if you're majoring in science, business, or the arts. Learning traditional dance physically challenges you to engage with totally different cultural and historical dimensions. It is just such a vibrant, happy, and fun way to expand your horizons and really nurture that creative problem solving that, let's be honest, you just won't find sitting in a standard lecture hall.
So, how are you evaluated? Well, it's entirely hands-on and so much fun. 30% of your grade comes from this super exciting group video project that you actually film in Bali. Then 40% comes from a massive stage performance of Ramayana, the epic. Add in 10% for a personal reflection paper, and that brings us to the really special part. Notice that 20% dedicated to positive involvement? That's right. In this module, you are explicitly rewarded for your brilliant teamwork, your great attitude, and just joyfully participating in supporting your classmates. Just showing up with enthusiasm and being a positive, happy force in your group is literally part of the curriculum.
Let's move to and see how this builds into the most anticipated part of the module, the compulsory field trip to Bali from September 19th to the 26th. This trip is just packed with radiant cultural immersion and pure joy. The minute you all get together at the Kailash Bali Hotel in Gianyar, the magic begins. On your very first evening, you're traveling to the village of Batuan to watch a completely authentic gumbu performance. That's one of Bali's oldest dramatic arts, and you watch it right at the home of a master dancer's grandson. You'll be soaking up on-site lectures, sharing delicious dinner parties, and just constantly being surrounded by the incredibly deep artistic traditions of the island.
And this itinerary, it goes so far beyond your typical tourist sightseeing. You're actually teaming up with a local group called Bumikita for a beach cleanup, which wraps up with releasing baby turtles into the ocean. How amazing is that? You're also going to visit Pak Made Sama, a totally famous mask maker in Batuan, so you can see exactly how these incredible creations come to life right in front of you. Plus, you get to meet and learn directly from Professor Imade Bendam in Singapore, who is just a top-tier scholar and dancer. These interactive expert engagements make learning so vibrant, so alive, and just unforgettably fun.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the journey beautifully bridges the gap between generations. You get to witness the profound wisdom and absolute grace of master dancers who are passing down centuries of tradition, and then you immediately translate that brilliant knowledge right into action. During the trip, you're doing exhilarating weekly dance lessons at the Kaki Bebek studio in Batuan. You're absorbing these expert movements and storytelling techniques and instantly putting them into practice with your friends. It is just a completely immersive, high-energy way to connect directly to the beating heart of Southeast Asian culture.
And this active collaboration is exactly where immense personal growth happens. During these really energetic dance rehearsals, whether you're practicing your new steps in Bali or continuing the weekly lessons once you're back in Singapore, you are moving, laughing, and learning as one cohesive, happy unit. Let me tell you, mastering these routines as a team builds such incredible confidence. It's a rewarding experience that creates deep, meaningful connections and bonds with your friends that are absolutely going to last well beyond the semester. Through all this joyful, intensive practice, You intimately learn the rich language of Balinese aesthetics. We're talking breathtaking beauty here. The vibrant costumes, the intricate details, the really powerful stances, they're all part of this spectacular tradition of storytelling that was originally designed to appease ancestors, divinities, and rulers. By actually learning to dance, act, and sing according to these rich historical rules, you gain this deep, internalized appreciation for the culture. You are literally stepping into its most beautiful, celebratory, artistic expressions. And this brilliantly illustrates what all that hard work and joy leads up to, a spectacular grand finale. Every single student enrolled in the module gets to participate in a compulsory public stage performance of Ramayana, the epic, on Saturday, November 7th. But hey, your role isn't just limited to dancing. You're working as a triumphant team to manage the entire production, from marketing and finding sponsors to managing ticket sales and taking care of guest performers flying in from Bali. It is a massive, highly fulfilling team achievement that will, for sure, be one of the absolute brightest highlights of your undergraduate life.
So what does this all mean for you? SE2224 isn't just a class, it's a vibrant cultural adventure and a total playground for your imagination. It combines discipline, fantastic teamwork, and beautiful artistic expression. It really challenges us to ask, in a world full of digital screens and standard lectures, how much more could we learn by physically stepping into a centuries-old tradition? Are you ready to unmask your own creative potential and join this extraordinary happy adventure? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and honestly, I hope to see you all shining together on that stage.